mConsent is not just about just doing the basic stuff. You guys also focus on making things more efficient. So speaking of efficiency, you reached out to me a long time ago. You said, "Hey Glenn, we got this new feature. We're actually piloting it with a great client. He's going through it right now." And I said, "Well, tell me what it is. Like, why are you keeping this from me?"
Let me take you to a place where everybody
and I was gonna
knows this.
I want to ask you that. I want to ask you, how did that all start?
So this is something where I'm at the airport, right? And I don't have to go and talk to the lady anymore. I can go and punch in my phone number or my booking ID at the airport, and I can print out a boarding pass. Right? And that boarding pass, if I don't have anything to check in, I can just go to security. So I think what is going to be the future of every retail or a storefront, or what you can call, is where you're dealing with patients. It's going to be a normalized that people would want to get check-in as fast as they can. And part of that process not only just apply on the retail side, but also applies to the healthcare, retail healthcare, you can call it, right? So when you have a patient that have to wait for you to see the front office for 20 minutes, that's a problem. And the way different industries work in different ways, but the way everything is progressing, I think the next step is going to be that the patients want to self-check in themselves. And what they want to do is that not only self-check in themselves, but they want to take care of things that they need to on their phone, sitting there. Like, I want to check my emails. I want to check my, my schoolwork, whatever that is, while they're waiting for the doctor to check them in. So that's a most important thing. So 70% of people would complete their forms online. Like, when you are sending them online, they'll do. But there's still those 30% who will come and ask you for, "Hey, what can I do?" Because I didn't complete it yet, right? So if you have a front office that's busy, and after that you tell them, "Hey, please, can you complete this?" That takes them another 10-15 minutes. It's just they're gonna feel like, "Oh, why didn't you tell me?" Right? So to avoid those kind of situations, I'll give you a case study which I have seen a doctor who started her practice a year ago, right here in Dallas, and she didn't start with a front office, right? Her husband will come and help once in a while, but they would have like 2-3 patients just waiting for doctor to come and see them. So when they put the kiosk in, they're checking in, they're ready. Like, they're completing their forms, whatever they need to get done, the kiosk will tell them what to do, and they're ready and they're waiting. So not only in her case, but if you have busy front office, like you have 10-12 patients every hour coming in the front office, instead of hiring like 3 people, you just have one person just telling them to go through the kiosk. When they go through the kiosk, that you got in what you needed. As a doctor and as a practice manager, what you got it what you in. So what you needed. So that, I think that's a critical aspect of the workflow.
Right.
So my background, if you don't know, I have a Six Sigma Master Black Belt. That means that Six Sigma is all about process improvement. So whenever I look at any business processes, I see that where's the friction? And that friction is what you always have to keep an eye on. And if you remove that friction, your patient experience improves, your business improves, at the end, your bottom line improves.
I mean, I love how you and let me ask you this. So the kind of idea and the genesis of the whole creating the kiosk, did that start when you were at the airport and you were sitting at that kiosk? Or was it before, or was it something else?
No. So this started, I'll tell you 2 things that happened. Amazon is working on a retail store that doesn't need.
I've been in one of those.
That doesn't need you just need to go to the checkout place, right? You just go, you just shop with your phone, and you leave. And that's they're building the future right there. So I was in Sam's Club. They have an app where you can just go and you can scan everything and you can put in your basket. And this is where the future is moving. And people who are in DSOs, big DSOs, they're looking at this and saying that how can we make the check-ins easy? How can we make the checkouts easy? And I think the private offices also need to think through that. Just having that vision in your mind that this is what's coming. And so the first thing was at the Sam's Club, at the grocery store.
So then you were thinking, you're like, let me see how this works.
And then the airport, And I'm like, everybody is working on removing that friction of dealing with somebody before they check in.